Hey Roncha Ranchers, I hope everybody had a wonderful week. Yes, that is how Ellie sleeps super close to Apollo. She has done that for a long time, and fortunately I was able to get it. That is actually how she learned the pasture. She put her head on his back like that. He walked around and she mapped out the entire pasture. If you don't think horses are incredible, I don't know what you think is incredible then. Glad I was able to show you guys that. So we've had an eventful week this week. As I mentioned, Dr. Lauren came in to do the spring vaccines. Everybody was very good with that. She was super happy with the way that Apollo looked. She was even more happy with how good Louie looks. He really hasn't lost any weight this winter, and he looks really, really good. So she was super happy with the way that he looks. Some things that did happen during the visit, however, was that Abe has been coughing probably for the last 3 weeks on and off. I had her listen to his lungs, and they sound a little rough. She thinks that maybe he has the beginning of some asthma. So it's also made worse by if he has allergies. So we took some blood, and he is getting tested for allergies to see what he is allergic to, and then we will treat accordingly. She's pretty sure that he's allergic to something. We've been feeding him on the ground to help with his coughing, to minimize it so that the dust from the hay doesn't make him cough more. And it sometimes works and it sometimes doesn't. I haven't really found any kind of common thread on why he coughs and why he doesn't. For example, he hasn't coughed for a couple of days, and he came off of being out and about, meaning that he wasn't in the addition, and when he came back, he was coughing. So I have no idea. So hopefully that the testing will help, and we will figure out, there he is, we will figure out what is happening and what is making him cough so badly. It's pretty violent coughing, actually. It scares me every time he does it, because he'll be fine and then all of a sudden he let out this cough, and it sounds more like a bark than it does a cough. But so hopefully this upcoming week we will figure out what's going on with that. The other thing that happened this week is Miss Ellie. She, if you remember, had a pretty significant abscess probably about 6 months ago that made her lame. The abscess was pretty deep, and that part of the hoof that was affected, which is her inside right one, part of the, it was a clean break, but part of the hoof did break off. I've been in contact with Kendra, sending pictures back and forth and talking with her, and she's not concerned. She thinks it's a pretty clean break, like I said, and we will just be treating it. I have to treat it with apple cider vinegar by spraying it on, actually pretty much soaking it on, and trying to keep their area as clean as possible, which is what we always do. Yes, she is standing in a mud puddle. We had probably 2 inches, 3 inches of snow that has now melted, and everything is just a sloppy, muddy mess, which I can't stand. But this year, this spring/summer, what's on the agenda is that we are going to deal with the drainage. It has been several years since we put down stone, and it is time to put some stone down. I think it's been at least 5 years. It might be closer to 7. So we're going to go restone everything. We have to do some new configuration as far as redirecting water over in the addition area, and we are also going to spread out not spread out, but expand their pad. So right now their pad is covered. We are going to have another pad put in that is the same width as what you see right here. So it's probably going to be 15 to 18 feet out that we're going to stone all the way around, and that should help with the drainage as well. It did in the past. So, you know, spring is a great time to see where the issues are, and we see where they are, and we will act accordingly so that they are not standing in huge amounts of water. That is pretty much it for this week, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what was going on, and this upcoming week, Kendra is actually coming out on Friday. That's a scheduled visit for her. So, sorry, I was just listening. I thought I heard something weird out of one of these guys. Sorry. Yeah, so she's going to come for a visit. She's going to obviously double check on Ellie to make sure that everything is okay with her hoof, and give me some more direction if necessary. Apollo will get actually everybody will get trimmed, but Apollo needs to be trimmed because he started to limp again, which he does usually the week before he's ready to get trimmed, because it does take his hoof to be at the absolute exact angle in order for his leg not to hurt him. So that is what is coming up this week. As soon as I get the test results from Abe, I will let you guys know. And that is pretty much it. I will keep you guys updated on we're having some sorting days for the upcoming plant and outdoor sale that is happening in May. Today was one of the sorting days. We pretty much have a sorting day every Saturday from 10 to 1 leading up to the sale. But if you guys are interested, please message the page. If you're in Western New York, the area where we're sorting is in Amherst. So if you're in Western New York and you're interested in helping out, we greatly appreciate it. We have a lot of stuff that needs to be sorted, and any help would be greatly appreciated. All right, Roanchar Ranchers, I hope that you have a great week. If you're in Western New York and you are going to be watching the eclipse, have fun with that. Be safe. There are a lot more people on the roads. I noticed that yesterday when I was driving home from work. So be safe, be well, and I will talk to you guys next week. Thanks, Roanchar Ranchers.